welcome. This is the energy for today, January 22nd. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, January 22nd? What is the energy for today? What does the viewer need to see and hear? So Enterprise, this is definitely maybe having success in something you've been working at, something long-term. So something that will evolve into a long-term plan, fulfillment. This is beautiful. Leaving difficulties behind, definitely getting fulfillment. I feel like money, enterprise, and fulfillment. Maybe hearing some good news about money influences. This is also planning. This could be something that maybe you're starting something new, where you can influence others, help others, and then submission. This is a curious one because this definitely could be maybe you're not following your intuitive guides to leave something, almost like submitting to somebody, and which sometimes that is not good, but we will see what these mean for you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. So let's see what these mean for you. Enterprise. Card 1. What does this mean for the viewer, please? What is card 1? Maybe someone's submitting to you with that card. I'm very intrigued about what it's going to be for you today. What is Enterprise, please? Card 1. So this is the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups and the Strength card. But the Seven of Cups is in reverse. So somehow it flung around in reverse. I'm curious. This is about having new opportunities. Maybe you're not seeing the opportunity. Maybe you need some kind of strength to move yourself towards a new opportunity with the Strength card that came out of it. With the Seven of Cups in reverse, it could mean maybe you're not seeing something clearly, and you could be putting yourself in a place where maybe not taking a chance, maybe. Okay, it's almost like you need to heal from something in order to move forward. But I do feel like there is success, there is a new beginning. So maybe this is something you're about to start with the Seven of Cups in reverse. What is the Seven of Cups in reverse, please? What's the Seven of Cups in reverse? What is it they're not seeing? Maybe perhaps confused. King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles and Temperance. Healing. Taking some kind of time to heal. Temperance is definitely about having faith. Moving forward with faith. Perhaps maybe spirituality, opening up with spirituality. And the King of Pentacles is it's very much a father type of person, a very nurturer, a provider, someone who takes care of the home. So if King of Coins is feeling a little bit up under the weather, with the Seven of Cups, maybe he's letting go of something, I feel. And then we have the Nine of Coins, the Page of Wands, and the World, which this is definitely could be a message that's coming in for you, a passionate message with the Page of Wands. It could be dealing with children because pages are children. They're also messengers. Maybe you're having success with your children. Maybe even a sense of expanding your family. In a sense, I hear adoption, maybe adopting for some of you guys, which is very interesting. But there's some sort of success here. I do feel like maybe you're wanting to expand a family, and then this would be a new cycle with you, with the World, okay? What is the Page of Wands about? What's the Page of Wands? What's the Page of Wands, please? What is the Page of Wands? Okay, so the Five of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So it's almost like you're having success in straightening something out that might have been backwards for you for a while. I definitely do get that sense, like definitely maybe this is getting over a sickness. Maybe this is getting over some kind of mental delusions, mental blocks, something like this, where you're really finding your true passion and perhaps coming back to life, I feel, okay? So this message of the Page of Wands is something ending. I definitely do feel it's an ending of conflict, maybe with children, okay? I just get a strong pull to children today. But with the Page of Coins, maybe this is a lesson learned. Maybe this is something that you've learned along the way, whether this is you or someone in your immediate surrounding. With the Page of Coins, this is definitely giving a message of good news. I feel like the good news is that maybe conflict is over with the Five of Wands. What's the Five of Wands? What's the Five of Wands, please? What is this message about Five of Wands? Maybe whoever has been causing you conflict is leaving you. Maybe that's what that is. Six of Cups. So returning to something happier. This could definitely be your soulmate, your twin flame, your love, someone in your surrounding that maybe wants to come back to you. Maybe this is what they're telling you with the Page of Wands and the Page of Coins. You're going to get a good message about a return of somebody, giving you a new chapter to start in your life. Because I do see two people here with the Queen, with the King of Coins and the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry. There is a sense of having two people here. And perhaps maybe coming towards this person. And it might have taken some kind of time. With the Seven of Cups, it's almost like something was healed. Or maybe there's an attempt to heal something between someone. Let's see where this progresses. But I mean, this card is about having success and enterprise, something new, success, worthy. It's long term. It's something long term that's coming for you. So I definitely do feel there's some kind of good news, some kind of passionate news coming in for whoever is single here. This is the single card. This is a person who's has a lot of self-love, self-worth, very independent. Okay, so if that's you, it's almost as if you're having a King of Coins, perhaps either coming into your life or someone that's returning from your life that is like a kindred spirit. I definitely do feel like soulmate, happiness, and there might have been someone in between, some kind of competition that maybe has fallen off the face of the earth or something like this. That's what I feel. Maybe this is your partner that's bringing in a child, because I feel like maybe there's a sense of adoption. I heard it twice. Maybe you're getting your partner's child. So your family may be expanding is what I feel with the World here, okay? Let's see here. What is fulfillment? This is a 9. This is about getting your wishes. And financially too. Maybe you've been fighting for some kind of money in a battle. Maybe it's having to do with family. Something like that. What is card 9? Fulfillment. So the Devil... maybe releasing some kind of attachments, because I definitely do feel with the Seven of Cups in reverse. I think I even might have said it, where maybe this is someone ending some kind of mental block or mental issues that they were having, of not having self-worth and self-love for oneself. Okay, I definitely do feel there's a sense of healing because of the Temperance that's right here. So the Devil card, what is this Devil card as far as fulfilling? What is the Devil card? Maybe I definitely do feel maybe you got rid of somebody. Not like bad, but like someone finally threw in the towel and is leaving you alone. That's the kind of energy or the feeling that I'm feeling. Okay, let's see what dropped down. So you got the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So Nine of Wands is definitely this person who has gone through a turmoil, like a lot of stuff, been put through the ringer. At this point, they're resting. I feel that they're resting because they succeeded with something. I feel there's a sense of success here. With this Knight of Wands, they're stopping to perhaps rejuvenate, perhaps get a wind before they make some kind of rushed effort here with the Knight of Swords. So the Devil, it's almost like, see how they're not facing each other? They're somewhat facing opposite. So maybe this is leaving a difficult person. And I definitely do feel you might be gaining a child out of this somehow, somewhere in there, okay? Expanding your family is what I sense. But I feel whoever this is that I'm reaching, they're in a sense of healing because they've gone through a lot of stuff, but they want to rush maybe to get things moving. What is this Knight of Swords? Knight of Swords. Okay, so there's some sort of connection here that they want to reach out. That's where the two pages come out, with the Page of Wands and the Page of Coins. This person wants to maybe have contact with you. I do feel there's a sense of divine timing here. Maybe this is now time for you. We're at a place, maybe this person was sick or not seeing good, or maybe they were materialistic, or maybe they were stuck to someone else, okay? But now I feel like this is a blessing in disguise. This is because you've been having faith and hope, and I do feel something's being delivered to you in the form of communication with someone you might have been longing for. You got the Eight of Coins, you got the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there's some kind of heartbreak here. The Hermit is at the bottom of the deck, and the top of the deck is the Three of Wands. So I do sense that someone is waiting. I do sense that there's been a time for manifesting something. But I feel as if someone's healed, maybe from someone who caused them a lot of heartbreak. It could be this Queen of Swords person. Like I said, I feel like somebody's walked away from someone, because the Devil's looking the opposite of the Nine of Wands. So I definitely do feel as if maybe somebody's let go. Maybe somebody's tired of fighting. Like maybe it's this Queen of Swords that finally is surrendering, and because we do have submission here, and I sort of said maybe someone submitted to you. Maybe you're submitting to somebody, but maybe somebody's getting it through their head that they no longer want to be with you. That, maybe there's too much stuff that's going on. And finally now it's almost as if whoever this is, they could be going through some kind of legal case. At this point, they might be breaking up assets and children, as far as visitations and stuff like that. I definitely do feel there's the end of a heartbreak here with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords. That's definitely what I'm feeling here, guys. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. What is this Three of Swords? Maybe this person has done a lot of cheating. The Lovers. So this could have been a third party situation where, you know what, if they picked to go back to their person, as far as whoever they were living with, married with, whatever the situation was, it's almost as if they might have gone back to this person and tried to make it work, but it didn't work. Because I see the Eight of Coins here working on something that was very, very painful, very mind boggling, just very maybe this person is a manipulator kind of energy, I feel, with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And they might have worked on it for a long time, but now it's as if Spirit is stepping in, or this some kind of acknowledgement to this twin flame or this soulmate that they want to return to. Because remember, we have another person here with the Nine of Coins, and I feel this is the single person. This is the person who's waiting. But yet I feel like with the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords, this is the person they're leaving. And perhaps maybe this Queen of Swords is finally saying, okay, fine, I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not gonna hold you back anymore. That's definitely what I feel. But see, they're getting fulfillment because maybe your lover had to pay them out. If you look in this card, there's something about money. There's something there about money. And because the very first card is enterprise, maybe this person was in it for money anyway in the very beginning, if that makes sense. Maybe this was like almost, I feel like gold digger. And that's a weird word for me to use, but gold digger, like maybe somebody who was in this relationship to see what they could get, and I feel that they got a big lump sum, and now perhaps even though your person is right here with the Nine of Wands, like, oh my god, I think they're gonna get over it. They're healing. They're moving past it. So definitely, I that's what I feel, guys. I definitely feel like this is what's happening. What is influence? What is this influence? So this is shedding some kind of skin, becoming more spiritual. Perhaps this person that is your person, they might have been more material. Maybe they did come, maybe they got somebody that, because the King of Coins is a person who's pretty wealthy. They have money, okay? They might have just got with this person just for the hell of it, I feel. Like, like a little trophy wife or something. But somewhere along the way, they must have met you, and then you must have stomped them in a sense where, holy crap, you shook their life and they couldn't go back to the way it was before with this little trophy wife with the Queen of Swords, okay? I feel like because of this card is right here, there's a shedding of skin, there's a shedding of something, and it could be a shedding of materialistic values. It is a 7. It's speaking about like a spiritual change, just looking at your life on a more kind of positive way versus materialistic. Okay, so maybe this is where your person has submitted to spirituality and the Lover's card, which is definitely spirit shaking them up and really telling them to end materialistic stuff, conflicts, toxic situations. Just let it go. And that's where I feel your lover is at this point. You got Faith at the bottom of the deck, which is the Hierophant. This is about changing. This is about spirituality. This is about marriages and commitments. But I see there's a commitment here that's ending, okay? And why? So that they can start over again with the new love right here. What is influence, please? What is the influence? Card 7. Oh, jeez. Okay. Flung over. Let's see. This one's full of passion. I feel 5 of cups. So I'm sorry, 5 of coins. So there's something here. It's almost like you had to shed some kind of money. Maybe your feelings, maybe your ego. 5 of coins. What is this? 5 of coins and influence. Maybe they influenced you in the wrong way. Maybe you did go into this relationship loving this person, and then you just put so much into it and you realize, oh my God, they really took me for my money. That's all they were. And I feel like that's why the heartbreak is. Okay, I get it. You were influenced by this person, seduced. I almost get a sense of seduction here with this card, because of the 2 figures right there in the snake. There's definitely a seduction. Maybe this person did know what they were doing as far as, okay, I'm going to marry this dude and I'm going to take him for all he has. I'm just going to take him for a wild, crazy ride. Cheat, stealing, whatever the case. Get them to submit and I'll take them for the cleaners. Really, that's what I feel. This is a person, this vindictive person with this Queen of Swords and the Devil energy and the 3 of Swords. They knew what they were doing, trust me. And so see, Knight of Cups, there's no love there. The Knight of Cups is in reverse, and I'm telling you, all my cards are upright, and it's almost like there was no love there. It was just about money. It was about money, and they might have had other people in their kind of how can I say this, like, because I feel with the pages there's family involved in here. So this person could have had help from their family, almost like a ring, like a ring, like a scamming ring, you know? Like maybe they do this, they've done this before in a sense, okay? So you got the 3 of Cups as well, which I do feel there is a sense of reunion here and returning to happiness once this person is over this grief and this loss, because they've lost some money. They've had to shell out some kind of money, I feel. And I think that they're coming to this realization that yes, maybe they set themselves up because they were getting like a little trophy wife or something like this, where now I think they see the truth between love and materialistic values with the Lovers and this person that they so long for and desire for. I definitely do feel this is a karmic cycle for someone. I definitely feel this is your twin. I do feel like this King of Pentacles has done some healing and they've elevated as far as spirituality. And it's really guidance from spirit. But this person influenced them to go down this path, and they didn't know what they were getting themselves into, because they are a very generous person, I feel. And they will put up with a lot, and they've put up a lot with a lot of crap. So definitely I do feel like that's what's going on with your person. What is submission? What is this submission? Card 12, what is submission? So maybe this was just not a good person that they were with. Submission, please. What is submission? What is the submission, please? Okay, so let's see here. You got the 7 of Swords. It was all trickery. It was all done on purpose. I'm telling you, this person is somewhat of maybe a gypsy or something like that. I mean, I don't know if you guys ever... I don't know. I just feel like it's a scam. A ring, people who do this, who take people's money. It wasn't honest, okay? King of Wands, they took advantage of this person's generosity because they got money, but yet they're very generous with it. And they could have kept them in a depressive state or mental or some kind of narcissistic manipulation, I feel, okay? And then the 7 of Wands. But it's almost as if this person is realizing what is happening to them and they're submitting and letting it go, really healing from it. You got the King of Wands, the 7 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and yet the Two of Cups. This person is finally submitting to the love that they have for you. There's that Judgment, which is talking about that second chance, that letting go. You know what? If you haven't heard from this person from a long time, in a sense, it's almost as if they were keeping themselves in a place where, you know what? Almost like almost I feel like they deserve it. Like they feel like they deserve this cycle that they put themselves in. But I feel that now they're submitting and from holding back. With the Seven of Swords right here that came out first, it's almost that kind of thing that happens where you hold back from somebody and you don't tell them the truth. But because this karmic cycle has happened, it's almost like they're awakened to the love that they have for you. The Lovers, the Two of Cups, and now they're finding their passion to move forward and really let go of any kind of negative stuff that had happened to them in the past, giving you a chance, a second chance. I do feel like this is a reunion card with Three of Cups. It's a reunion card with the Judgment card. It's definitely, the Lovers is this kind of bond that you have with somebody that you just can't let go of no matter what you do. And they've turned their back to you for a long time. But I feel it's divine intervention that's bringing you together now. And they're really, I feel like they've made decisions. With the Two of Swords, they're submitting. They're submitting to the love that they have for you, if that makes sense. That's the submission. They're definitely learned from this bad karma, this bad cycle that they placed themselves. What is the Two of Swords? What is the Two of Swords now? So you have the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Wands, and then the Four of Cups. Almost like putting their foot in their mouth, for perhaps letting you slip through their fingers. I definitely do feel the Emperor and the Eight of Cups, they're walking away from something in order to walk back to you. What is the Nine of Swords? What are they worried about? So they're worried about making this offer. And you see, we started off with the Page of Wands and the Page of Coins, where they definitely want to come in and make a call or give you some kind of good news. And once they do it, it's going to be a long-term offer. With the Knight of Wands, because they've taken a long time to change and to see things and to somehow soften the blow, that they knew they were in the wrong situation, a toxic situation, but they had to just somewhat try and make it work. Okay, so you got the Death card, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Swords. This person is releasing because they're surrendering. The Death card, this is definitely where they're letting go of something. And I do feel it's a trophy wife per se, someone that actually did it to them on purpose because they're very generous. And so I do feel there's a sense of ending a stagnant situation with no communication with you and them. And Five of Swords is really where, you know, I think there's an apology and a sense of walking away from any kind of turmoil. They've learned their lesson, and that's why they're going to walk away. And they're no longer going to hold back from you. I feel you're going to get an earful, if that makes sense. You're definitely going to get an earful. I want to know, how can I end this story for today? How can I end? You're going to have a new chance at love. Look at that. I love it. That's great. How can I end the story? So definitely flowing with emotion for you. Overflowing with emotion and some kind of clarity to move forward and have a new beginning. This Queen of Swords is about new beginnings and getting that intuition and following your intuition to give yourself a new beginning. Clarity, okay? And then the Fool, taking that leap of faith. Taking that leap of faith and just coming out and saying it how it is and giving you some truth. I definitely feel there's truth there. And then here's that Nine of Pentacles again. For sure, this is what's coming towards you guys. If you're single and you're this independent, foxy lady, I feel like this is what is coming in for you. Beautiful. Absolutely. So let me see here. What are these twin flames telling each other? Because I definitely feel this is your twin flame. You got the Lovers card and the Two of Cups, which is a definite soul connection here. What are they telling each other? What are they telling each other today, please? Okay, so let's see. You got, okay, best card ever. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back. And they're finding their way back to you, believe it or not. You're going to get that new beginning. Don't be too afraid to lose someone who doesn't want you. And trust me, this Queen of Swords doesn't want them. They just wanted their money, and I feel like they've been paid out. They got what they wanted. Okay, sometimes the stronger people in the morning are the people who cried all night, and so that's where we get this Three of Swords. This person's been crying. Maybe no one's ever noticed, but they've been crying deep down inside. Everybody else sees them as okay, but in reality, they were sad. They've been sad without you. And I feel it's because of the moment they met you. They weren't like this before they met you, but you made them change. And that is what twin flames do. They take somebody out of such a cold, hard world, and then they soften their heart. And that's where the King of Cups is, where there's just so much emotion. It's not an ordinary love. Okay, so it says, I have found the one that my soul loves. Oh my God. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness, I love it. You have to tell me who this is, okay? Because they definitely love you guys, okay? So hang in there. Let me know who this is for. I feel like some kind of communication is coming in for you. So have a beautiful day. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for your time, guys. Have a great day.